not going with our lives. So we are starving on this second flight, 2.5 hours long to Nola. Kayla's fucking this shit up.
I was hungry.
I'm sitting here pissed off. Like, can we go to McDonald's, bro? At this point, I need a fucking burger to make sure that I can drink tonight. Because this is bad. This is not the second place we done went to. And I don't want this shit. Even the Checkers was bad, okay? Even the Checkers was nasty. I don't know if you like Checkers, but I love me a good Checkers fries. Not from Louisiana, you do not. Don't ever in your life. So day one was a shotgun deal.
One thing I noticed is when you go to different states, like the fast food, like they taste different. Like
everything.
Everything tastes different, yeah. So it's like I won't even, I ain't surprised by that right there. But like just listening to y'all like in the beginning, it seems like y'all ain't even like get there and have a good time. Like y'all just got there, it was straight disappointment after disappointment, a couple makeups in the middle, but
it sounds like that,
but it was
because are we still on day one?
What I will say is, right, because when we left, like, and I'll tell you about it. We'll tell you about it. Shit hit the fan right before we left, okay? If shit never hit the fan before we left, it would have been a spot we would recommend all day. Just don't go there to eat. That's how we would have came.
Okay.
Now it's like, don't go out there for more than 3 days. Don't go out there if you ain't got no man with you. Don't go out there if you're not prepared for flights to be delayed for stupid shit. And don't go out there with an extra credit card. Yeah.
Hold up. Two of those you're gonna have to break down because y'all ain't really break it down. It just says the first one is don't go there without no man. All right, we're gonna have to get to that.
We gonna get there.
The second one is like don't go without an extra credit card or something like that, or go with an extra credit card or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those we gotta get into that, like, because that right there sounds crazy.
Those get clarified on the Dafuq. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Clarified on the Dafuq.
Okay. Right? Okay.
Food was great, right? The food we got to that was great because Nona Mia's was the shit. Fuck with Nona Mia's.
Yes.
Parties, they are open till like 4 a.m. on Bourbon Street. If you out there and you get hungry, as long as you eat White Castle, you'll be good there. If you don't eat White Castle, I don't know what the fuck to tell you because you shit out of luck. You want me to eat some nasty ass pizza? Their pizza is the worst. They don't got no sauce.
No sauce?
It's like cheese and crust. It's like they spread the sauce on there with a butter knife and then make sure they scraped all the extra off so nothing could seep through.
So when y'all went and y'all was doing research, Kayla, you was doing research, y'all didn't look at like the top 10 things to eat in Nola, like the type of things?
I've been watching your podcast. So I looked at the top restaurants that were like recommended to go to for authentic like Louisiana food. And we actually ate at one of the restaurants. It's called Luke's. And I wanted to try their fried oyster salad. It was like highly recommended.
Did you like it?
It was okay, like, but it wasn't like wow. Like
you paid like $18 for that salad.
Like 1 through 10, like you had to rate it.
What would I rate it?
Yeah. Keep your price in mind. Wasn't it like $18 for that salad?
Yeah, it was $18 for that salad.
I just want to throw that out there.
And it was just lettuce. Like I'm used to like kale, spinach, like but it was just lettuce.
She's used to a bougie bitch salad, and that was a broke bitch salad at a bougie bitch price. Okay.
I would say like a 6.
I got a question though. Do y'all think that Nola was affected by the food shortages? Like, you think that's the reason why the food was like,
very well may have been. And that's why we keeping that in mind too, because they just also had, what was it? Was it a hurricane?
Yeah, hurricane
recently, and a couple months ago. So first of all, we were expecting a lot of places to not be open. Mm-hmm. There were a lot of places that we did go to eat that weren't open when they were supposed to be. So we know that the time we're going in is also compromised as well. But that's why I got scared and I didn't want to try. First of all, she don't eat pork
at all.
So if we're going to take the chance and she's going to, because they eat pork in everything now.
Yeah.
So if you're getting gumbo, you're eating pork.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one that they have? It's gumbo and then what? There's another one. I forget. I'm messing it up. I forget. There's
Jambalaya or
another
something?
Creole
Is it
dish.
jambalaya?
Yeah.
That
They both have pork in it.
So
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if she was gonna take a chance, she would have to know it's gonna be bomb as hell. We couldn't guarantee that. Nothing else that we had eaten led up to that.
So I chose a lot of vegan options.
And don't go there if you're not vaccinated.
Yeah, that part too. They don't play
all over the place.
You're not getting in anywhere.
Oh, you gotta have a card on deck?
Yes.
Even a picture of a card, but like
you will not get in anywhere. Like not one place.
Man.
And they will tell you ID, vaccination card.
The black person will tell you could get in, but when you get to the door, it's gonna be a Caucasian right there. Like, where's your vaccination card? Like, they said I didn't need it. I got a negative test. Absolutely not. You need a card. Yeah.
Even if you immunized, like.
No, you need, as long if you got the COVID-19 vaccination.
Yeah.
If you're immunized with the COVID vaccine vaccination, then yeah. Drinking.
Shout out to the
The
drinks.
thing that Nola is famous for is their drinks.
Mm-hmm.
We had a little mixology course where we were able to learn what makes a cocktail. They have this whiskey called Sazerac's Rye.
Sazerac, I think.
Sazerac, correct. Strongest whiskey I've ever tasted. It definitely fits here in your chest. And bitches be drinking that shit at like 10 a.m. in the morning. So,
like, I had to do one of those, and I drink very often. I was like
3 shots deep. I'm like, I ain't drinking anymore. You got it.
Like, oh, so y'all just wake up and drink that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right.
So how often was y'all like getting it in down there? Like, what was y'all schedule out if y'all had one?
So we were like day drinking, like sipping like a casual brunch.
We drank all day long.
Going ham. I would say like 2 days out of the time that we was.
Nah, 3. The last night.
Oh yeah, because I had an
we went
night.
ham.
You had an effed up night, and then
we went ham together. So it's 3 nights of us really like taking Nola to the extreme that it was gonna take us.
Mm.
The first night we went out. Shout out to Bourbon Heat.
Yes.
If you out there, you better go there.
Hit up bartender Lex and Steven. They got you.
They
shut down the whole bar for us. So
that part. Well, it's just because we are us still. They might not do that for y'all, but they did it for us. Y'all can try. I mean, it was nice. We went out there the first day of Nola. We thought we were missing this. We thought Mardi Gras I said first day of Nola, first day of Mardi Gras. We thought it didn't start till March. So we thinking, we're gonna go in January, we're gonna miss
the madness.
Everybody hoopla.
We thought we were gonna miss it. We did. Okay. No. We got there Wednesday. The first day of Mardi Gras was Thursday was like preseason, the first day of preseason Mardi Gras. So we decided, all right, we're gonna go out, have fun. We're not gonna give nobody an extra reason to look our way because we're just gonna feel the vibes and we're gonna get drunk. So we're gonna throw on t-shirts, jeans, and sneakers, right? Sounds like a foolproof plan to me. No,
that's what we wear to go to the bar.
Or is it a foolproof plan?
No.
Foolproof plan.
So you from Jersey? Are you from Philly
or New York? Don't dress like how we dress when we go out.
No, here's what I'm saying. No, that wasn't even what.
You're right. You're
right. If you are feeling ugly, fat, sad, unworthy, you don't know if you a bad bitch or a bad nigga,
Nola,
go to Nola. Take a bad bitch. You gonna look around like, oh, so I could just wear what I wear to the gym.
And still get.
And everybody gonna think I'm the flyest bitch out here.
Now, maybe not what you wear to the grocery store, because sometimes
that's too much. That's too much for them.
None of the hair wrap. Like no hair wraps.
You can wear hair wrap, no bonnet though. No bonnet.
I didn't see not one. Shout out to Nola. Shout out to all the bitches in Nola. I didn't see not one motherfucking bonnet.
Me neither. Not one.
Thank y'all. I mean, y'all could have worn them on the airports. We seen a couple there, but I don't care about that because we travel.
You gotta travel. Keep your hair cute before you
But you know, oh Lord, don't go to Walmart and Nola.
Yeah.
Wally World. What's wrong with
Think
Wally?
the Target. You'll thank me later.
Walmart in the South is a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, we
Walmart.
see some shit in Walmart, man.
Walmart in the South is literally like the after party spot for real.
It
is,
is
yo.
exactly that.
It reminded me of a swamp meet.
Yeah, look at KevEZe.
Like, yo, put on your raunchiest outfit. So all the back rows,
Stop, Drew.
all the 8
for
Tupas.
that.
Yo, I seen a lot of stuff
all
after the
bear
club at
puppies,
Walmart.
bring them
Telling you.
out to Walmart so you can feel like an even better bitch. If you don't wear a bikini in Jersey, I promise you, wear one in Nola, you wouldn't give a fuck.
No, really.
If you type bitch would never put it on in Jersey, oh, you gonna put it on in Nola, and you gonna feel great.
So going to Nola builds your confidence. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's
like to the point where I didn't want to dress up when we got back to Jersey. I didn't want any more male attention or female attention at that because the females was kicking just as much as the dudes.
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay.
And I don't know why everybody act like I knew how to twerk my ass up. I don't think I was doing anything very different. I felt like I was doing what everybody else was doing up in that bitch.
When I tell you, party music, time frame, late 2000s, 2010, like
yo, they was, and that's what I'm saying. Them DJs, they know how to talk to you. It's like they peep when you're vibing hard, and they just play more of what you vibing hard on. Then they'll switch it up, and if you're not feeling. If you're the littest in the spot and you're not feeling the vibe, they'll switch it back.
Shout out to the DJs, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the DJs at Bourbon Heat and Big Cantina.
Yes.
Go to those spots.
Also talk about the streetwalkers. So they got this thing down there called streetwalkers. It's not what you think. They're not sex workers, but
we shouldn't even call them street workers, but that's what I was.
That's what they called them.
Oh, street workers.
I thought I made that up.
They like street promoters, basically. So like they scope out who they want in their establishment to bring people in.
So it's like the litter you are on the street. They're like, it's like 5 of them giving you free drinks, giving you whatever you want, trying to get you to come in there. We wanted to smoke. We didn't want to be in there.
It was getting hot.
But the music is just, it's in the street. So like, all right, so boom. When we first got out there, first of all, we drove around for what, 45 minutes trying to find somewhere to park. Yeah. And I'm talking about parking that we were paying for. Find a spot. Then we start walking through. This is when we see all the chaos in Mardi Gras. First of all, people out there people are smoking cigarettes. People are smoking weed. People are drinking liquor. People are throwing shit. People are screaming. Bitches is out here half naked. Why your 4-year-old out here and your 2-year-old?
Yo, what y'all just described sounds like bingo out here. That's how bingo be. I'm saying bingo. You know what I mean?
I figured you meant bingo. I was trying to figure it out at first. I'm like, you're talking about something different than bingo, but then it sounds like no, it's talking about bingo. Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
So our first thought is to get the fuck away from that, right?
I seen a baby in the club.
No, outside, like in the street where everybody's like hundreds of people. And Caucasian families are out there with their kids. I didn't see any black kids. I saw a good amount of Caucasian kids out there, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like shocked. Like
6 years old.
We went out late that night. So we were out there, just getting out there probably like 11, 12. Yeah. Was it that late? I feel like it was like 10.
It was like 10.
It was around 10-ish. No, I'm fucking lying. It was like 7 something. Because when we got to Bourbon Heat, remember we checked the time and it was 8:30 after I fell off the fucking bar stool.
What you talk about?
Fell off the bar stool. That's fun. That if you want to hear about it, watch the episode before because I go over that.
But she wasn't drunk.
I wasn't drunk.
She didn't have a drink yet. She was just dancing.
But I swear to God, I was look at his face. He don't even believe me.
And I got nervous because the way she felt, I thought she hit her head. So like I'm like, I can't afford my bitch to have a concussion while we out here and she having a good time.
I had a great time.
But she said that the fall was like slow.
Me
and like 6 other people trying to get her up.
Listen, I fell off that bar stool. Let me show you what my guy did. He did this. That's what he did. he carried me like this. He's like.
So you felt slow?
Yeah, she did fall slow, but
I felt slow. I made sure my head ain't hit nothing. And I twerked on my way back up. And then I got back on the bicycle and started twerking again.
You're like, yo, get her another shot.
And that's exactly what it was like. Almost verbatim. Now, Kayla didn't want to dance. But this music in this spot was too lit. I'm like, how are you not dancing?
Okay, what type of music was it again?
It was like hip hop.
Yeah.
It was hip hop.
Oh, so let me tell you how we got there. We were walking through, was that French Quarter?
No, that's Bourbon Street. We were on actual, I don't know.
We weren't on Bourbon yet. When we walked away from that big ass crowd.
Yeah,
we walked away from the big crowd of BS. And we're like, all right, we need to just go in any bar. We need to go in any bar. We need to get a drink. Like, it's time. We walk past all these bars, and I'm like,
the vibe ain't right.
Can we just find a bar with at least the music we want to hear?
Because they play like heavy.
Can we
heavy
find people
rock
that look like
and
us?
pop music, like no offense,
Oh.
like
I wanted to hear something I could dance to. I wanted to twerk. I wore jeans.
So,
I wanted to dance.
Basically, you saying it was whitewashed down there.
Absolutely, you got to find the great black spots.
Or I would say that if it is a bar that's like has like mixed people,
That's a great spot too. Because you get both.
They won't play it though until they get like a certain amount of people. They're like, all right, now I gotta switch it up to keep these people.
They watch the people that are in there. Like they gonna play what they think their crowd wants to hear. So and it's so many different bars that like we literally had no problem continuing to walk until we heard the music we wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we were about to just.
Okay, let's see if y'all remember this though. What was the first song y'all heard? That was like, oh nah, girl, we gotta go over here. Like,
that's what I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
So we walk in, we decided to walk past the first like 3-4 bars. Then we're like, all right, we just gonna go in the next bar we see so we can at least get a drink or two, and then we'll walk and find a bar we really want to chill at. As we're about to go into this bar, we're coming up a street. This bar is diagonal. I'm like, hold up, bitch.
We hear Weezy.
I think I hear rap music from down there. So Kayla like, bitch, that's Weezy. I said, okay, so I'm not tripping. All right, let's walk. Come on, let's go this way. We didn't even make it a full turn onto the block.
It was like,
and the streetwalkers were like, nope, this right here. This what y'all need, right here. You're like, all right, fuck it. We like the music. The drinks can't be but so whack. Now, what I will say is, I guess Nola's known for the slushy drinks. Kayla drank them. I wasn't drinking them.
It was good. I didn't get a hangover.
I wasn't gonna trust it. I'm sorry.
You can't taste the liquor, so I don't know. But they are heavy-handed in Nola. Very.
Why you ain't trust it, Jewel? Why you ain't trust it?
Because cheap liquor makes me sick.
Okay, all right. It's a personal.
And when because I don't know what you put in there, it might be cheap liquor. And the last thing I need is to be thrown up in the bathroom and fucking Nola.
Yeah, you already be tripping and
you
shit.
Wasn't throwing up in the bathroom, you was throwing up from the car, and that's perfectly safe.
I was throwing up in the street.
Same difference.
If you tripping while you sober and shit, no matter like what would you do on some cheap liquor? Like you probably like fall over everything. Like so.
Oh yeah, you'd be sloppy drunk.
No, I won't say
clockwork. Clockboard. You would be sloppy. We'd be sloppy.
Yeah.
We'd be sloppy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good sloppy though.
It's
I think it's fun sloppy. It's not like sloppy like they can't function. It's just a sloppy like, bitch, I might cry if you give me something to cry about. And I'm gonna be lit as fuck if you don't until I pass out. Yeah. But then I'm gonna be sick. And that's the part I don't like. I don't like the sickness. That's why I can't just drink everything. Like I gotta make sure I'm at least paying attention to what I'm drinking. Like they margaritas. The first place they fucked up because they just put tequila and sour mix. That's not how to fucking make a margarita. But
huge Katina makes really good margaritas.
Yeah, blue. Is it blue or big or huge or whatever?
Big ass.
Big ass cantina. That's what it's called.
Their DJ is popping too, by the way. I don't know who was there that night, but he was it.
Man, we're gonna have to edit some little videos of the people dancing right here, like where they be like. Because they was getting it. This one boy tried to battle me because I guess he seen me go from one club, then I was dancing in the street. Then I got literally pulled into the other club. I'm smoking. The streetwalker puts my mouth out to push me into the club. I'm like pulling Caleb with the other arm, like, yo, come on. I was like, this is crazy. This is fun. It was fun. That's why I said, even though it's a lot of like bullshit that happened, like we're foodies and we weren't pleased by the food. And then we had fuckboy shit that happened at the end, but it was good.
You don't think that was
aggressive?
We had some
great times. Huh?
You don't think that was aggressive? Like the dude, like the street worker was like, yo, give me that goddamn mouth, yo. Get your ass.
Because before that happened, he was talking to us, you know, dancing with us in the street, like, you know, so it wasn't like he was just just rando, like nah, like he had been talking to us. We had told him we was gonna come in there already, but we was standing outside for like 45 minutes. Like our best fucking lives. So I didn't take it as that, and he was like the very first time he asked, like he was really nice, he was really respectful about it. Like, yo, where y'all going? Da, da, da. Like, we'll make sure y'all stop by over here before y'all proceed with y'all night, whatever the case may be. So
it was lit.
The way that the men and women approach you, even like when you could tell that it's like, oh, you're attracted to me. It was respectful for the most part.
Yeah, no one got
two fuckboys tried to play with us
until like our last night there type.
Yeah, and I feel like that was an individual thing. I feel like there's a scumbag everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And I feel like we just happened to, you know, we were a little bit more vulnerable that night than we probably had been the whole time that we were there because the day was so bad. So to finish up our Nola story, we had been there for 5 days. We were ready to go. The last 2 nights we went out, but we didn't do like hard drinking. We didn't like go out to no crazy bar or club or none of that.
Side note, shout out to Vandal too. So if you want like a chill night, there's a nice hookah bar out there called Vandal. Their drinks are good. The food is amazing.
The vibe is good. And the vibe is good. And it's 420 friendly in the bed. Yeah. Well, they allow you to put it in. They have hookahs that are specifically for it. Put it like that. So I know that was pretty cool. But yeah, like, so we were ready to go. We wake up, check out day, time to go.
Flight left at what? Like, well, our flight was scheduled for 12.
To be right at 12. Our asses got there nicely at 9:30.
Compton.
We was ready to go. And then we kept being ready to go.
5 o'clock turned around and flight was canceled.
Ready to go. No, remember? It wasn't canceled.
Oh, it wasn't canceled.
It was delayed. So good news. You still got a flight. Just tomorrow. That's why I said, bring a fucking extra credit card. Because if we didn't have that extra credit card, we might have been moving out there with the weirdos or sleeping in there. But we already knew what to be prepared for. So thank God we were fine, right? So we find the hotel. After, for one, I guess everybody could tell that I was just a ratchet ghetto black girl and I wasn't going to pay for shit and I was going to make sure that I got a room to stay in. So everybody wanted to flock behind me and Kayla. Kayla wasn't taking no shit.
I wasn't taking no for an
Kayla was just
over it.
And then the poppy
Becky
dude, it's
came
like
out.
And then it's like the poppy dude, he was there with his family, but it's like he peeped game from the rip. Like, because soon as we started realizing this flight was gonna get delayed while they were still feeding this bullshit, I'm like, I swear to God, I don't care about nothing. They're gonna pay for my room. I don't give a fuck. You want me to stay another night in Nola?
That's fine.
I told Kayla, I said, this is God saying, y'all didn't put them dresses on yet. Y'all ain't put them. Every fancy outfit we bought, we did not wear. We stayed there for 5 days. We brought 10 outfits. A day outfit, a night outfit. We never pulled the night outfits out ever. Because for what? To draw even more attention? Well, after having a day from hell, because we got up super fucking early before our flight came, was there hours before the fucking flight was supposed to be there, then waited there hours after the bitch wasn't there. I told Kayla, I said, you know what?
We're putting on them dresses today.
We're putting on
them hills today.
We're pulling the hills out. We're going out. We're going to go back to Bourbon Heat, since that's where we had the most vibes.
And it was lit. We shut the bar down. They kept the bar open for us just to continue to sip and take shots with the bartenders because it was our last night. They even got on the live with us while we was out there.
Yep. Okay. I send you that. I don't think I ever sent you that. I did figure out how to do it from my archives, but I'm gonna send you that because I think that'll be really fun to dissect. It was crazy. I spilled a whole drink all over myself. Like in the video, you literally see me try and set the phone up, and then you see the whole fucking drink just fall all over me. Girl, and then I just get up and like try to clean up, but it was so funny. Like I couldn't do nothing but laugh because it was hilarious. I was having a good time. We were having the fucking time of our lives. They were like, oh, we're closing down. They kicked everybody else out. We asked the DJs, the bartender, I'm like, so are y'all really going to kick us out or y'all going to let us just wait here while y'all clean up? And we could just have one more drink outside of the one we're drinking right now. And then by the time y'all get done, we'll leave. So the guy's like, well, let me call my boss. I got to make sure he's okay with us keeping y'all here while we close up. Calls the boss. The boss like, oh, give them whatever they want. It's fine. They can stay as long as y'all in there. They can be in there. I don't care. DJs found a little smaller radio so he could put his stuff away, but we could still listen to music. They fucked with us.
Taking the shots with us, everything.
Little did we know there was weirdos waiting outside.
Here's the part that we get to with the fuck.
Because let me lock and load on this one right here. Let me pull my seat up. Hold up.
So throughout our entire experience in Nola, my good sis was like, we gonna give them the @Demi Dropp'n Instagram. That way, promo, we didn't drop yet. You got people that's familiar with our faces. They gonna want to tune in. Well, we had two dudes fucking weirdo that was like, oh, I want to like do business with you. First red flag. Second red flag.
I was naive. Right? I was naive.
Bro. Second red flag, his friend was trying to talk to me and he had no phone. This is the second night I met you and you ain't got no phone.
Right, the first night it was dead. What was it the second time?
Well, the first night he said it was dead. Then he slipped up and said he ain't had no phone, but he thought I was drunk. I was sober. Well, no, I was buzzed. Second night, he was like, oh, I still don't got no phone. Can I get your number? I'm not giving you my phone, sir. Like, that was never going to be a thing, period. You're not getting the phone. You're not getting my number.
Well, I'm
You're
not that smart, guys. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. We
yes, you are, because the only reason why you gave homeboy your phone is because he asked if it was okay for him to take a picture of me and you together.
Yeah, but I should have fucking thought. Like,
I didn't think of that.
Who the fuck thinks somebody gonna rob you for Cash App? Like your Cash App. Like I've heard of niggas scamming you from another Cash App that they tell you send that money to, and then you don't get what you pay for. Woo. I never thought a nigga would rob me from my Cash App by sending himself money from my phone. You are a bum. Like I can't even say his name because I'm not giving him no clout. But it's like,
yeah, it was sunset.
So let me tell you how smooth this nigga was. Mind you, they was in the bar before everybody else got kicked out. So remember, we shut the bar down. They got kicked out. We didn't get kicked out. We're in there for another hour and a half. These motherfuckers stood outside in the rain, clearly waiting. So
they thought they was about to get a come up. For real.
We come out, they're like they come out of nowhere. I'm taking pictures of me and Kayla. I I got my phone out taking pictures of me and Kayla. They come out of nowhere. Where y'all been at? Da, 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 da. We're like, what are you talking about? Like, we were in the bar that we was just in. And they're like, oh, well, they were closed. How was y'all still in there if they was closed? Because we're not y'all. Like, we get allowed to stay in places after they close. Places like to let us shut it down. That's why.
They probably thought they probably thought y'all bought them out.
Huh?
They probably thought y'all bought.
Oh, I get what you mean. Like bought out the bars so that we can stay there.
Like, yeah.
Oh.
So out the gate, it was like, yo, they probably up, yo.
Ducks, okay? Ducks. Because you got $15. That's like that's what you got. That's why I think it's funny. So we walk out, they say what they say. We let them know we shut spots down. That's regular, blah, blah. But we're still walking, but I'm still taking pictures of us, you know? I'm like looking at myself.
I'm trying to call it Uber.
Right. She's trying to find the Uber. I'm taking pictures of us. And he like, yo, you want me to take the picture? I'll take the picture for you. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I get a nigga my phone. I did. But anybody that knows me knows I'm the queen of leaving my purse, my wallet, my phone anywhere when I drink.
That's why she gave me everything else that she owned except for the phone.
Right. So before I gave her my phone, you had my phone too. Yeah, I only had my phone because I wanted to take pictures and I was being extra. That's it. I'm not bad with my shit because I gave it to him, right? He took like 3 pictures. I forgot he had them. I'm going to show them to you.
That's how
we were lit. We were lit.
I don't remember taking pictures at all.
Mind you, I was smoking a black and mild and taking pictures. So when I gave him my phone, my hand is still occupied because I got a mild in my hand. But the whole time I'm thinking I got my phone, not thinking nothing of it. So we sitting there. You feel me? They're still right there. But now I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my phone?
The motherfucker.
We start going through Caleb's purse. Tell him, Kay.
The motherfucker had her phone in his pocket and pulled it out like this.
The only reason the bitch gave it back was because
he couldn't get into it.
Not even that. That's not the reason he gave it back. That's probably like the end all be all reason. But at first I'm thinking I left it at the bar that we just shut down. So I'm like, damn, I'm shit out of luck. I'm never gonna get that phone back. I'm taking it as a loss. It's not the first time I've lost my phone when I was drunk. But I'm like, nah, Kayla, like, nah, you just had your phone after we walked out of there, bro. We ain't go nowhere. We've literally been here in a block away, bro. Your phone was somewhere. Me and her going through her purse. We tearing her purse up from taking everything out, looking at it. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta find my iPhone on my shit. That's why the bitch gave it back. I would have seen it was right there with him and he couldn't get back in it. I guess he's stupid and didn't know how to turn off the iPhone because I'd have turned it off if he really wanted to steal it. This motherfucker, I didn't know until the next morning when I checked my email after I got back to Philly. You tried to send, first of all, another tip. Do not have your bank account where your money stays in. Don't have that tied to your Cash App. Do not. Also, for this reason.
Leave your bank cards, if you can, at home. Try to just travel with credit cards. Because if you lose them, you can always dispute.
Right.
With your bank, it's like a whole system that you just want to avoid altogether.
And you're not getting your money back if somebody scam you on Cash App because that's between you and Cash App and that person. It has nothing to do with your bank. So I'm smart enough to know the bank account that's tied to my Cash App, I can transfer money into it, but I don't keep money in it. That earlier that day when we were about to fly out, I had my boyfriend send me $15. That was the only thing in the Cash App. $15 in the Cash App. This broke ass motherfucker sent himself my $15. Then proceeded to try to send himself $100. It didn't work. Why? Because I don't keep money in my card tied to my Cash App. Then he tried to send himself $50. Didn't work. Why? Because I don't keep money tied to my card that's tied to my Cash App. Then he tried to send himself $15. That didn't work. Why? I don't keep money in the card tied to my Cash App. I'd have been robbed. Bro. He'd have got me good. He'd have got me because I know he would have kept sending himself money. Everyone that would have went through, he would have just went up and up and up. Because it wasn't, because he started high and it wasn't going through, he went down and down and down. I'm not a duck like you think I am. So he gives us the phone back. Kayla, tell her what you said when he gave us the phone back. Because she's priceless. I am lit, okay? The very first night, Kayla was lit. I wasn't that lit. The last night, I was fucking lit as hell. I didn't give a fuck about nothing. I was drunk as fuck. And Kayla was like, nah, y'all got the wrong bitches tonight. I'm like,
so you stole my bitch's phone? That's what you're doing? What?
I was taking her picture. I was taking the picture for y'all. What are you talking about? Da, 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 da.
And I was like, nah, so why you have her phone in your pocket? If you was trying to steal her phone, why you got her phone in your pocket? I'm like, that's some little broke boy shit. Like, fucking weirdo. And then he gives the phone back and then proceeds to say, oh, you're broke, blah, blah, blah. First, big misconception.
Wait, scratch that. Run back because you ain't even tell them how the nigga was trying to tell us. Y'all should let me manage y'all.
I was about to get into that. I was about to get into that. So anyway,
like, because it goes from disrespect back to business again. You go from disrespect back to business again.
So he like, oh, y'all should let me manage y'all since y'all are working on a podcast. And I'm like, for me, for both of us, it's just a no for the mere fact that you had to steal my bitch's phone. Then he hits you with the, oh, y'all don't even have that many followers anyway. Big misconception. I know a lot of people that work in this industry that might not have a lot of followers that are millionaires. You don't equate who's like somebody their follower count with the amount of money that they have in their pocket.
But then we look at Homeboy's music page and bitch ain't even got half the followers we got on our personal page.
And it wasn't even just about the followers. We hit them where it hurts. All right, one, we work in the mortgage industry, so we deal with people that like got some money. So we like, well, you manage music accounts. Who you manage? Like anybody we heard of? He points to the homeboy that ain't have a phone. That ain't have a phone, y'all.
You don't got a phone, but I want to be like you when I grow up.
But you manage him. So off the rip, I was already done. There's no business and no conversation I had because he stole my bitch's phone. I go from 0 to 100 real quick. So
I'm not lying. And she had me rolling.
Jules like, nah, like, like I forgot what she said, but she little boyed them so bad. Like the only thing that he could keep saying was like, you're broke because you got $15. Like, you don't know how much money I got in my pocket, but I'm broke because you cashed out yourself $15.
It's funny because I didn't know that's why he was saying that. Like, I didn't know why he was saying like, oh, you got $15. I'm like, what? In my head, I want to say like, nigga, I got money in my bank account. What are you talking about? Like, I wanted to say, I didn't know why he was saying. I'm like, nigga, you wish I only had $15. If I'd have known he had just tried to rob me, she wouldn't. I would have known. I'm thinking Kayla's calling them broke just on the assumption that they tried to take up my phone. I'm like, well, maybe they didn't try to take. I'm giving these niggas the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they weren't trying to take money. I didn't see it come out of his pocket. I just seen him hand it back. So I'm trying, give it the benefit because I'm drunk. So then the nigga started like making little broke comments. I'm like, okay, so at this point you're getting disrespectful. I've been telling my friend to chill on you, just trying to be respectful. And we keep telling y'all whatever y'all into, we not into. But yet here we are again. And you're being disrespectful. So now I'm gonna tell you that I need you to stop following us. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Oh, what you mean? We coming with y'all, bitch? Where did you think you was ever coming? We going back with y'all. We gonna chill with y'all for the night. You're not chilling anywhere with us.
You can't even spell chill. Like
not in the way we fucking comprehend it. You were never. They're following us. They don't stop following us. At this point, my shoe's not even on my feet no more. I got one shoe on one hand. Taylor got the other shoe in the other hand. So now we're walking. And we're making threats because now we're telling you to stop following us. You won't stop following us. It's two men, not just one. And we've expressed to you multiple times, this ain't what you thought.
Let me go in peace.
Proceed, but you want to follow. See one group of people, and it was a group of primarily white people. And they're like, are you guys okay? So we're like, nah, they're following us. This, that, and the third. We keep telling them they're not coming with us, but they won't stop following us. At this point, we're trying to GPS back to the Airbnb. We had no idea these niggas were still following us. They were still following us. So after we, get with the group of people, they like walk with us, we'll get y'all where y'all gotta go. We're still trying to GPS our way back to the room, but we decided to walk with them in hopes that they would stop following us. Mm-hmm. We think they stopped following us. The group of people check with us. They're like, listen, we about to go this way. Are y'all going this way? Do you need us to drive you back to your car or your hotel? Like, and we're like, no, we good. GPS is saying we're within a minute walking. Okay. But now we good. They're not following us. Sure enough, those people go this way. We go this way.
So they went right. We went left. We turn around and these motherfuckers is behind us again.
Walking fast as shit. This is the umbrella. Okay? We had an umbrella. Okay?
That we left. That was something else that they took too. Because it was on my wrist. And it was not on my wrist anymore. I just had my purse. So I didn't give a fuck about umbrella.
So
hold on, they swipe you for the umbrella like got it?
We didn't even know they had it.
Yo, they them boys, they pros.
Quick with it. They came. This is the umbrella. They walking fast as shit. I turn around like these niggas still fucking behind us.
We thought we lost. We
thought we did,
like 3-4 blocks ago. Nah.
They like, so we see them. I'm like, yo, they're still fucking behind us, Kayla. She's like, here's the thing. At this point, niggas about to catch a hill to the face.
I said something stronger.
No, you didn't threaten their lives yet.
Okay.
Remember they gave us the umbrella first.
Yeah, you're right.
You feel me? So I'm like, I'm like, just chill. Like I'm like, at this point, I'm now trying to talk to them nicely. I'm drunk, but I'm trying to talk nicely. Why are y'all still following us? Mm-hmm. What you mean? We're not even following you. That's a lie. And now it's been 45 minutes since we started on our
walking journey.
Couple minute walk home.
Our Uber.
And here you are again. Nah, see, y'all making it seem like we on some creep shit. We just wanted to make sure y'all got y'all umbrella back.
Third red flag. A creep always gonna call themselves a creep.
They hand the umbrella out like this. You feel me? So I'm looking, we didn't need that umbrella. It was $5. Like, you niggas seem more pressed about this umbrella than we are.
It's not even regular at this point.
So you don't want it? That's what you're saying?
No,
I don't.
I don't want it.
I got another one at the Airbnb. I bought that just to come out here tonight in the rain. Oh, well, then I'm gonna keep it then. Please do. And I'm gonna need y'all to walk y'all asses in the opposite direction. Me and Kayla start walking off again. These niggas still following us. Kayla, tell me what you said.
All right, wait. Is this going to incriminate me?
No, because you ain't do nothing.
Nah, because nothing happened. You feel me?
All
right. So boom, cat. So they still following us. I'm like, I don't understand why they think that just because we out here with two heels that like niggas won't get shot. I'm like, scary. I understand. You don't know what I got in my purse and you continue to follow me. My guy, what's up? Like.
And so, me, now at this point, I'm laughing. I'm like, the crazy thing is, I could chill my bitch out on words all day long. But when she pulled a pistol out of her bag, it's a fucking wrap for anybody with a problem that she's not feeling at this point. Niggas took flight the opposite direction.
Like roadrunner flight. Like, as soon as we turned around,
they were gone.
They were not in sight.
And then I'm like, this whole time, like I said, we've been walking, probably like an hour has gone by. Because we also seen another group of people. It was a group of Black people when they were still following us. And they're like, the girl is like, she's like, oh my God, y'all look so fucking cute. We don't ever see people out here dressed like that. Y'all look cute as hell. Da, 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 da.
And it was talking about zodiac signs too. And the other guy that was in the group with them was a Capricorn like me. So, it was a birthday turn up, holiday, whatever. So it's like, yeah, Capricorns is crazy. Yeah, motherfucker, I am.
Mm-hmm. And they realized that we was in, like, we were mad. So as they're complimenting us, we're still mad. And Kayla's still snapping.
I told you.
So like then one of the guys in the group said something nice to Kayla, like, oh, where you going? Like something he said to her. And she was like, don't fucking try me right now. I will bash any fucking motherfucker up. I don't give a fuck. Like she was snapping. And so like they're all now caught off guard, like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm sorry. We in a state of distress. We've just been followed for the last hour and a half. We've been walking around the same fucking 5-6 blocks, can't find our Airbnb. Our flight got delayed. Like, it's just a bunch of bullshit today. And not for nothing, I'm drunk as hell out here like a barbarian with no shoes on my feet. It's a lot going on. So they were like, okay, we understand her anger. I'm like, yeah, so just let her be in her vibe.
And I was upset because a bitch done ordered like 3 or 4 Ubers and not one came in sight.
Damn.
Granted, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning, but still.
I called the cops when we was being followed.
You know what they said to us? Well, what the suspects look like?
What
they wearing?
Their shirt. Do you remember if they had hair? I said, motherfucker, I'm telling you, I'm not safe, and I'm out here on fucking Bourbon Street. I don't know how to get back to my space, and I've been followed for the last hour and a half, and you fucking asking me about somebody's clothes?
And I
don't remember.
And I gave you the cross street of where I'm standing at.
We walked past 3 cop cars.
All empty.
Not one cop.
Not one cop in sight. At least for like the area that we were staying in. Like, I honestly think
that was in French Quarter, which is crazy.
I think we circled where our stay was at least a good like 8 or 12 times. No cop in sight. Like,
we couldn't figure out why, even though we were only within 1 minute of our Airbnb, it was taking so long for us to get there. That was God making sure that they didn't see where our Airbnb was. That's what that was. I couldn't figure it out. But after that, I said, yo, do you realize how long we were walking when we thought they were not following us anymore, and then realized that they were still following us? That's why God wouldn't let us get back to the Airbnb. They would have been right there.
And then y'all would have had to do something.
And it was all closed at the Airbnb. So if you could see what we doing from a distance and you sliding up and we drunk as hell, you might catch us slipping. And let me tell y'all, I love my case so much because, when you got to go to the bathroom and nothing's open, proper spot. Find the spot. Find the spot.
Look at his face.
You don't ever go to the bathroom yourself. I don't care how drunk you are. We was in a bar out there, and this white man, he peed on himself, and he was just chilling with pee all over himself.
Yeah.
And the bartender was like, he come here all the time, and I have to wait for him to disrespect someone to have a reason to kick him out because I can't just kick him out because he's so drunk and peeing on himself. I'm like,
yeah.
Wow. And then we saw real streetwalkers. Yeah. Not the night before we left, but that night before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sex trafficking out there, as well as
they were like this
out there
on the wall.
Is a thing.
Was they trying to
and nothing and little skimpy bras and little skimpy thongs with feathers and stilettos. That's what they were wearing.
And honestly,
I was like, oh, that's okay. I was like, please, let's go in there. I know for a fact they selling pussy and sucking dick on stage. They gotta be. They have to be.
Was that happening in there?
They were. Kayla wasn't beat. She's like, I do not want to see what they got going on. I was like, all right, bye. You're right. Might be a little too raunchy for us.
I wouldn't say raunchy. I just don't want to see old pink ass dicks. Like, I just don't want to see that.
Y'all saw the people going in there. The type of people.
Yeah.
They kept getting the same type of
people
going in inside. I just don't want to see that.
The women would walk out in front of the place, pinpoint an older personality. They got money. Walk up to them, literally put their hands on their body parts, like let them fill them up, and walk them right into the place.
It was like, wow.
I was like, oh my God. And we was at the bar right across the street. So we sitting there having drinks, guys pissy behind us, the fucking Caucasian fat girl singing Cardi B to the band behind her. So it's like really weird. Like, it was so weird.
But if you hit,
but we were having
fun. Yeah. And if you hit Bourbon Street, like if you don't got some type of male presence, you do not want to be there past like 2 a.m. just by yourself.
You better not be by yourself.
Because
I'm about to say, even with a
it's just not safe. That's when it like all like sex. Like I don't have nothing against sex workers. By all means, do what you gotta do. If that's the lifestyle that you want to live, by all means, I'm all for sex positivity. But I don't want to be lumped into that because that's not the lifestyle that I personally live or that my girl personally lives. So it's just like after 2 a.m., that's when they start getting wild.
Yeah, I'll be out there at 2:30 just examining like what is going on.
You're right, just to see it crazy.
It's like crazy. Like honestly, it was given like after 2 a.m. It was given that one episode in The Wire where they had all the fiends on like a 3-block radius. It was like that times 10.
That's exactly what she says. He's leaving. She's like, it's giving The Wire. I said, oh, it is. At night.
Yeah.
When the freaks come out.
Yeah, the freaks definitely come out at night. And like I understand when Nikki was like she a freak or whatever, but I ain't that type of freak.
Listen,
I'm sorry. I'm just not.
And this is all why we say don't go for more than 3 days.
Yeah.
Because we went out the first 2 nights. When I say we drank. By day 3, neither one of us wanted to fucking look at liquor. And we drink. I'm saying we go out and we have dinner, just me and her. We're probably, she might only have 3 to 5. I'm going 6 to 9. Okay.
Mm.
I'm a drinker.
I was a drink out.
So from now on, if we go out there, it's a 3-day trip.
Yeah.
We're not staying 5 days. That'll never happen again. Yeah, and if you're not able to bring protection, bring a man.
And if you can't bring a man, you gotta pray that you strap with the Lord's protection or whatever.
Fuck that. Get a weapon.
They wasn't selling like knives at the Walmart. Y'all ain't go to the Walmart and get a knife or nothing. They be having them Jones back there.
No, we should have. I was supposed to go and get pepper spray. That was really what I was supposed to do.
Oh, pepper. They do have
her man definitely told her to do what she had to do. She ain't listen.
I didn't listen.
I know.
He was upset.
I'm used to us going out and people not trying us because
and we were good up until the last night. We were good up until the last night, the night that we weren't even supposed to be there.
Oh, and let me tell you, ladies, when a man down there call you baby, it's either one or 2 things. They try and get with you, or it's just a hospitality.
Right.
9 times out of 10, it's normally number 2, unless they really, really, really like aggressively likes you.
Mm-hmm.
So for us Northern girls, that's new because if a guy want to talk to you, he's just gonna be like, yo, what's up? Nah, they call
What's up,
everybody down
baby?
there, baby.
Take me out to dinner.
Everybody down there, baby.
That part. Yo, they will walk up to you like they know you. I had this guy walk up to me like he knew me. Like to the point where Kayla was looking at me like, wait, do you got something going on with this person? You told him to come out here? Like,
no, like something? Literally.
I'm like,
I was
Kayla, I don't know
bamboozled.
this man from a can of fucking paint. I had to ask him, I said, I'm sorry, do I know you? And he like, I thought he might have been somebody we met in the last couple of nights or something. Cause like I had been stalked. Like I had to run up. I literally had to hide to run up out of bars. Like I told Kayla, like, pay the bill, I'm gonna dip off. Like I don't got no. Mm-mm. So I didn't know if it was somebody maybe from like, you know, another man. Like, do I know you? He like, nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like we can get to know each other. No, we can't. I haven't been married.
They so smooth with it. Like
he had the audacity to say, it don't matter. After you talk to me for a little while, you're not gonna want nothing to do with your man. Oh, you dated. I ain't that kind of bitch. I'm sorry.
First of all, she's married. Second of all, why?
Listen.
Why not take no for an answer, sir?
I was like, yo, this is wild. Like, and I was at that moment, we did it was a hot dog run. Just
a glizzy. A glizzy.
Yeah, they have like a major like hot dog place where literally you got everything you can imagine putting on a hot dog. And like it's a famous hot dog spot. And we knew we was gonna go out later on. So we like, fuck it, like let's go get something quick to just knock the hunger off, the edge off. So we decided to go get hot dogs. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to get dressed. We had just recorded a couple episodes. I'm like, I'm not about to get dressed. I don't feel like it. And she's like, well, we just gonna get hot dogs. Fuck it. Even that was too sexy to wear out there.
And we had on, I had on what? A flannel.
Bullshit.
She had on a sweatsuit. I had on flannel and like black pants and sneakers. Like they don't care if your face look, your body look, they don't care.
Hey, they saw how y'all walk, they saw how y'all talk, and they knew y'all wasn't from around her. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
They attracted to that.
Was it.
They attracted.
I'm saying, if your confidence low, girl, you won't feel like that bitch. Go to Nola with your friends. Because I left Nola like I don't ever want another person to look at me sexually ever again. I'm done. Okay. I'm like, Kayla, is this about me enough for today?
No, literally, we had to ask each other, like, fit check.
Too sexy? Is it giving I want attention or is it giving stay away from me?
And it's crazy because us Northern girls was like, a t-shirt for us is chill. Nah, not a
t-shirt me, ain't nobody gonna be taking a second look at you in Jersey. They might say what's up. If you start talking, then maybe they'll take it. But if you just looking at t-shirt, ain't gonna get you. Yeah,
they gonna look at you like, oh, what you?
Like, oh, okay. All right, she here.
Not a Nola.
Okay.
You had on the flyest fit.
And Nola t-shirt, like, oh, that's the sexiest t-shirt I ever seen a girl wear. What is that?
Yeah, anything's a go in the South. Anything's a go.
But it's crazy because we went to Atlanta and it was not that.
Yeah.
It was the complete opposite.
Atlanta's a little different.
But wait, you made a good point earlier. One thing she said to me earlier was, but we had men with us. So we don't know what it would have been like if it was just us.
That's true.
We probably would have experienced a lot of the same shit.
That is true. But at least we're not naive.
Yeah. Yes, I think I'm feeling the jewelzy.
Drop it.
So y'all got a jewel for this 5-day stretch. I got a jewel for the people out there.
She got a jewel.
Oh shoot! We're waiting for these bars.
Hey, she got a jewel.
All right. One time for the one time. All right. If you're going to Nola, please lace up tight. Get your time planned out well so things turn out right. Gauge your drinking and have one person sober because niggas will try you. And the police won't save you. So don't call them out there in the bayou. Enjoy the food that you find Because trust me, it's a treasure. Because depending on where you are, it may or may not be a pleasure. Expect mad love and to feel like you're the shit. Because the love is so real and so deep that you can feel it even when it's full of shit. No! I recommend go. Don't take your kids. And have an extra credit card. And take them in if you don't want to feel like you're the shit. But if you want to feel like a shit, go by yourself. But just don't go for long.
Or if you got the money, have security. If you got the money, get the security.
First of all, I think in general, and I don't know if I need to say this to men, but I'm going to say it to my Black women because I've seen too many. Stop traveling if you broke.
That part.
Stop expecting someone else to feed you. Stop expecting someone else to have a way for you to get home once you get where you go.
That part.
I don't care.
In general,
I don't care if
you not even just our Black sisters, but we sisters, so we got.
Well, see, what I will say is the only reason I've never traveled with a white woman. I'm gonna travel with my first white friends too.
You're only speaking on experience.
I get to do that, and I'm excited because my friend next month you're gonna see. I'm going to Texas. Kayla going to Arizona.
Bachelorette party.
Yup. So
coast to coast.
See two more, situations. We won't be together, but y'all gonna still experience it with us. And she's going to a bachelorette party, so that's a vibe. And for me, this is gonna be my first time staying with a Caucasian friend of mine. So I'm excited. Y'all know I was raised by my grandmother, okay? When you're raised by a Black woman born in the 40s, y'all know what they experienced and what they've seen their whole lives. So, this is new for me. And she knows this. And I'm even going to braid her hair. I'm going to show you guys that too. I told her, I was like, I'm going to do some braids and some weave, hook you up with something you ain't never did before. So that's going to be an experience. And I can't wait to talk about that because I think it's actually going to be really great. I feel like I'm going to get to see a lot of perspectives. I'm literally going to be in her household with her family in the guest room. So you guys will hear about that and what.
So is it like trading places? Is it like a trading places episode or something? I
don't know. Listen,
but not really, because ain't nobody going where you at. You feel me? You just going there, so you getting half of we in the trading place. Or
I feel like I told her, I said, listen, my boyfriend said this better not be no get out bullshit. And she was like, listen, I know my skin is white, but you see my baby? Because her youngest is mixed. So you see my baby? I was raised around Black folks. She was like, I'm Black, but my skin is white. I guess you just called me albino. I said, I got you, sis. I fuck with it, okay? So I'm excited to see that because I have had Caucasian friends and close people in the past, but never anybody that I've stayed under the same roof with and got to experience their whole family. That's new. I've never had that. So I'm excited about that. I'm
being
excited
there taking notes, yo. You sound like you don't go in there taking notes,
Well, no, I
text me.
I'm a sponge.
So this is the shit that happened. Is this cool? I'm like, yeah, you fine.
Right.
PIW.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I'm definitely, like I told her, I think, if we're gonna do episodes about our trips, I would have to bring her on. I talk about her experience with the sister in her crib. Because I'm spicy. And she don't drink.
She don't drink?
Because when it comes to a drink, maybe I'm ahead of it.
Hey, I'm surprised. You know what I mean? I thought she would have had the moonshine on deck.
Not the moonshine.
No. She definitely knows the spots to go to get the big drinks. That's what I do with some big drinks. I don't like slushy drinks, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do a slushy drink if I want a big drink in Texas. Is what it seems like.
Just tell her to put some hard liquor in it. You say you don't like the slushy because
it's some whiskey or some cognac.
Yeah, stop being
scared.
It'll be cool. You gonna go in there and be like, nah, I don't want that. You gonna go in there disrespecting yo? Nah, I don't want that.
No, see, I'm transparent with her, and I love her because we can both be very transparent with each other. And I told her I'm not really into the slushy drinks.
They might have you out there trying to pickleback or something.
Well, I don't think I would hate a pickleback, to be quite honest. I'm here for it, okay? I like Jameson shots chased with Jameson steak sauce, okay? There ain't too many bitches out here like me, okay? Yeah, so that's exciting. Texas for me, bachelorette party in Arizona for Kay. So, you know, we'll talk about some travels again. And then our first travel episode. Woo! Oh, yeah, I turned 30 this year. That's going to be something to remember.
Oh, welcome.
It's been a long time coming. Yes. But we came. We saw. We conquered. Thank you for giving us 45 minutes of your life. It was lit.
Plus more.
Plus one. Right. Plus one. He's thankful y'all giving us 45 minutes too. I think it was over 45 minutes. But anyway, y'all understand where we was coming from.
It was a vibe though. As always, you guys can catch our entire network. We have a plethora of podcasts videos that you can tap into at www.VentureSeasonNetwork.com.
You know, we there, but our brothers there too. I guess they did, whatever. If y'all want to glance or peek at them.
We just
look at us and then glance
we're
and peek
there.
at them like this.
We're there.
And then click like this. And then let them play and listen like this.
No. It's excellent content. So
it is all great. We're so happy to be on this amazing platform with all these amazing people teaching us such great things. And we're going to get better and better and better. And we're going to grow and, you know,
continue to drop jewels
as we do.
But as always, love, peace, and prosperity. See you next week.
I fucked that up, guys, but y'all know what I meant.